Do D&D and horror really mix well? Well, they can. They can. And that is the goal this week in the Tales of the 39 campaign. So not only has that campaign been going for 39 years since the 1980s, but it's still going on. So I was thinking, and the players at the table right now kind of suggested also that we keep you folks, up to date on what's happening now, as well as dig out those um, golden nugget stories, war stories, funny stories, sad stories, silly stories, epic stories, but all the stories of the previous 39 years of D&D. It's still going on. So there should be some links down below for Facebook and X if you want to get a hold of us for watching the game, or at times that we have um, open spots available. Hey, players join us. So uh, D&D and horror. Well, in the current campaign, which the next episode from this video is March 20th, 2025, the group is investigating the Havertold Asylum and Refuge for the Insane, which is from the Dungeon Crawl Classics adventure module, Cage of Delirium. So I worked that into our storyline. The group is investigating this insane asylum in the game world about the time that the adventure starts. The asylum has been there for 80 years. It operated for the first 40 of those 80 years, normally for whatever normal was for that place when it was, working. And then 40 years ago, halfway through the 80 years, there was some sort of fire, and the place all burned out. Now, I say burned out instead of burned up because it is made of stone, and so it didn't exactly, collapse. It wasn't all wood and timber and stuff. And it's been left alone for 40 years. But, as the plot hook goes to start the story, lately the people in the nearby village have heard weird noises and seen weird lights, and they're concerned that people that get too close to the place, would go missing, especially, curious kids or whatever, because, when you tell kids not to do something, that just means that they're going to go sneak away and do it. So the townspeople are concerned that if they tell their kids to stay away from that place, it's just going to make them want to go check it out. And so before the place becomes any more dangerous with whatever evil is waking up inside it or whatever, it's time to send a team of adventurers in, because that's what Dungeons and Dragons is all about. So the party is checking the place out. They are unraveling the mystery of what happened there 40 years ago, and why is the place haunted, and what vengeful or sorrowful or just tragic things, unfinished business or haunting memories are keeping these spirits bound to the prime material plane of the D&D world, so that they can't just move on into their afterlives. So it is it's a very horror. The authors who wrote the module for Dungeon Crawl Classics, they actually have a little disclaimer at the beginning of the module that says that it is a horror movie inspired module, so it may not be for everyone's taste in D&D. So, but that's kind of what's coming up on Thursday night. And do D&D and horror really mix well? Well, reach out to the comment section here on YouTube, or just reach out to us on social media. Let us know what your experience has been, or what your opinions are on do horror and D&D mix well. And if you want to check out what happens with us this coming Thursday night, March 20th, 2025, just follow the links below, get linked up, and we will see you in the next video for more Tales of the 39.